So in this video I'm going to talk about finding third position on the violin. First of all, put your violin up on your shoulder and make sure you're holding it in a nice relaxed way. Make sure your shoulder's relaxed, that your jaw's relaxed, that your left arm just drop down by your side and swing it gently to and fro to make sure it's nice and loose and floppy. Then lift your left hand up to the end of the neck as you usually would, and just double check that when you put your hand to the end of the neck that you're not gripping between the side of the thumb and the base of your first finger. So we want a nice gentle contact. They both need to be in contact with the neck, the side of the thumb and the base of the first finger in contact with the neck, but you must be very careful not to squeeze between the thumb and the base of the first finger, because that will make it very hard for you to change position. Your hand won't move smoothly up and down the neck when you're changing position if you're gripping too tightly. So that's one of the most important things to check. So when you've got your posture comfortable, your violin's comfortable, your left hand is in the correct position at the end of the neck, find a third finger G on the D string, like this. Make sure it's in tune with the open G string. And then simply slide your hand up the neck so that your first finger is playing that note. Like this. So all I've done is I've moved my hand up the neck so that my first finger is playing the G instead of my third finger. So there's first position and there's third position. I'll just show you that from the other side. And can you see that as I slide my hand up the neck, the relative position of my thumb and first finger stays exactly the same. So I'm not moving my thumb and then moving my finger, or reaching with my finger and then moving my hand. I'm moving my whole hand as a unit, and the movement comes from my elbow. So my hand doesn't really know anything about the shift. My hand is in exactly the same shape as it is in first position. All that's happened is that I've closed my arm up slightly so that my hand goes further up the neck. So just watch that again. And of course you can do this on any string, so you can play a third finger D on the A string, and a first finger D, or a third finger A, or a third finger C, and then a first finger C. The movement's always the same. We keep the hand shape exactly the same in third position as it was in first position. We just move the hand slightly further up the neck. So the thing that you're really learning is how far to move your hand. And that's the thing that takes a bit of practice, just learning how far to move your hand. So be careful not to move your hand too far and then just reach back with the finger, because that will spoil your hand position and make it difficult to get the other notes in tune. Similarly, be careful not to move your hand not far enough and then to reach forward with the finger, because again that will make your hand position uncomfortable and make particularly fourth fingers very difficult to play. So the trick is to keep the hand, the first finger and the thumb together, and to move the hand as a unit.